Are you ready for a petty revenge story? I know I am. Let's get into it. It's titled, Taking the High Road and Letting Toxic Parents Orchestrate Their Own Downfall. Okay, so a group of 4 to 5 mothers have actively tried to exclude my 8-year-old daughter. Their children are her best friends. The children love my daughter, and when she comes to school, they all run towards her to hug her and say hello. Basically, she's the popular girl in class, and she dislikes all the attention, but it gives her the power to stop bullying. And she does. She has refused to play with anyone who bullies and makes an effort to play with the kids being bullied. So the bullying in her class has more or less stopped among the girls. However, some of the mothers have taken a dislike to her or perhaps me. So they have refused to invite her and one other girl from their group, whose mother I'm friends with, to events like birthdays, despite their own kids literally begging for them to invite my daughter. She has also been invited once, and then the child's mother told the child to disinvite her. Wow, that's really petty. There's always an excuse for them to say no to play dates. Despite this, the kids are all still friends. I have chosen to take the high road. So I always tell the girls when they ask that they're always welcome at my place. Sometimes they have asked me to call their parents as they know they don't have plans, and I have done so and told them that unfortunately their parents said no. When they asked why, I tell them to ask their parents. A couple of times, these parents have actively chosen for their kid to be the only one left at after-school care rather than coming home with us. My daughter's birthday is coming up. I asked her who she wants to celebrate with and how. She chose her friends. I texted and asked for a play date, not mentioning that it was her birthday or that I was taking them to the most popular indoor playground that's quite expensive. All had excuses apart from my friend's daughter. After they declined, I answered, "Oh, what a shame. We were going to this playground. Your daughter really seemed to want to go and couldn't remember any plans. She must have forgotten." Oh, one backtracked. I know for a fact that the others had had a huge tantrums at home. I'm guessing this, along with everyone else, is making their kids lose all respect for their parents. I hear from my daughter that her friends are growing more and more resentful of their mothers. I mean, this is the sort of thing they will never forget or forgive. I have, of course, told the children what a shame it is, and I would have loved for them to come. In 2 to 3 years, their mothers will no longer hold any power over who they play with or where. I'm guessing I'm going to see their kids a lot more than they will. And I will go out of my way to display good behavior, like I continue to encourage in my daughter. I applaud you, OP. You definitely took the high road. And that was smart that you didn't mention to those mother or those parents, saying that it was your daughter's birthday and that you were going to take them to a very expensive indoor playground. Very good, because then you see the true color of those mothers. And I'm glad that your daughter's friends are starting to realize what crappy parents they actually have, how petty their parents are. And you know what? You're right, OP. In a few years, you're probably going to see them more than their own parents will be seeing them. Because then they'll realize, man, you have no control. You cannot tell me who I can and cannot play with. Because by then, they become more independent and much more vocal. And they'll have more control over who they can and cannot hang out with. Good for you, OP. I am so proud of you. I think I would probably have done the same thing. And good job for raising your daughter to stand up to bullies and to treat people the way that they should be treated, with respect. Good job. You sound like a wonderful mom. And I really hope that your daughter continues to be who she is. Anyways, let's read some of the commenters to this. first commenter says, raising good kids is hard. Raising good kids while dealing with nasty parents is even harder. You're doing good. Keep it up. I agree. Another commenter says, it's sad to see adults use kids in these petty endeavors. I completely agree. These parents are so petty and so immature. Like, seriously. Another commenter says, I can only guess that the parents are resentful that their kids don't take their bullying cues from their parents anymore. How dare their kids learn to be decent humans from other people? Wow, yes, that's true. Another commenter says, imagine wanting to keep good kids away from your own kid. I'm so excited for all the friends my daughter's going to make. I hope our home will become the hub of all her buddies. Lol, I'll be so ready with endless snacks and juice and terrible mom jokes just to make everyone groan. Oh, yeah, I want to be like that too. Let's see. Another commenter says, of course they want to keep the good kids away. It's the first step to their kids figuring out what crappy parents they have. That's very funny. Yeah, that's true. So, the OP does provide an edit. She wrote, I have been told to add this. While I don't know if this is the reason, and I truly hope not, these mothers are all single mothers, as am I. I used to date a single father whose daughter goes to a different class for a couple of years. He cheated on me. I dumped him. I haven't told anyone, including my friends who have kids at the same school, because I didn't want any gossip affecting his daughter. However, I have seen these women fawning over him and throwing themselves at him before and after the breakup. They can have him for all I care. However, I highly doubt that they're his type or stand any chance. But if they are, best of luck to them. They will need it. Wow, okay. That kind of provides an insight of like why these mothers are so against you and your daughter. But still, again, petty reason. Petty and immature reason. Anyways, what do you guys think of this story? Do you have any advice for this OP? Let me know in the comments sections. And remember, if you like these types of stories, to continue to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.